Hi everybody, this is on commas 114 addresses. Continuing our conversation about how to punctuate addresses. And again, addresses in this instance refers to locations in the world, not direct addresses when you're directly speaking to somebody. So our directions here, our punctuation pointers say, use commas to separate the name of the street, the city, and the state in an address. If the sentence continues, put a comma after the state name too. So we're extending our practice from commas 113 when we were just practicing separating the state and the city. Now we're adding an actual street name as well. And remembering, if the address continues, we put a comma after the state as well. Okay, for example, Pam has lived at 840 Central Avenue. That is the street number and street name. And we put a comma behind it. Phoenix, there's our city, comma, Arizona. Okay, and now our sentence is continuing. It says for 6 years, so we need that comma after Arizona as well. So the sentence reads, Pam has lived at 840 Central Avenue, comma, Phoenix, comma, Arizona, comma, for 6 years. Okay, so our directions here say to look for addresses in these sentences and then add commas where they belong. So number 1 says Yankee Stadium is located at 161st Street, Bronx, New York. Okay, now we have our street name right here. We have our city here, and we have our state there. You remember in number 1 of commas 113, we had the same city and the same state. Now we're adding a street name and number. So we need our comma here. After that, we need our comma after this. Our city. And New York is at the end of the sentence, so the period stays there. We do not need to add a comma here because this is the end of the sentence. Let's look at number 2. The St. Louis Arch is located at 11 North 4th Street, St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, and if you'll remember from commas 113, this is our city, this is our state, so we definitely need a comma between those two. And now we added a street address. So this is our street number, and here is our street, North 4th Street. We need a comma after that, just like our example up here, where we have our comma after our street, after our city, and then this is the end of the sentence, so we do not need a comma here. We did need a comma here because that was not the end of the sentence. This sentence continued. When the sentence does not continue, you keep the period after the state. You will be doing 3 through 10 and submitting on Google Classroom.